Hello and welcome back to High Ridge Farm as we engage in week 1 of the summer. It's now Wednesday and we've now had our glorious watering can upgraded, so today is the first day we actually get to really use it and thoroughly enjoy the fact that it takes so much less time to water everything. It's going to make life so much easier and so much quicker, which is great because I'm lazy and I will never deny that fact. So the sooner I can upgrade it to an iron one and then a gold or whatever, I will be very happy. So let's get all these crops ready to go so we can actually move on with the next plan of the day. Now, of course, I've got a little bit of money today, so I'm probably going to try and buy some extra seeds at some point because that's probably a good idea. Now, I think this crop will be ready on Saturday since wheat has a 4-day growing period. And once that's ready, then I can actually start doing some other miscellaneous crops because it will give me some extra cash. And that's kind of the big thing, is more money, more stuff, hurrah. That's kind of what I need. Although I am going to start needing a lot more of other mineable resources. Still thinking I might need more copper. Might need to go a little bit more into the mines, into the early floors, because yeah, copper is kind of important. But at the same time, I know I need fire quartz, which I think I get after the ice section of the mines, as that's the final piece in one of the community center bundles that I want to complete, and that would be helpful. Okay, so let's just grab this pine tar, add some extra, little bit of extra money to myself there. That'd be nice. And of course, we've had a letter this morning from the mayor telling us that he's lost his pants, like an absolute genius. I mean, having played this a couple of times before, you find them in Marnie's house because he and Marnie are getting some, and apparently he doesn't really want to admit it, which is a shame because it's a small village and people are going to find out anyway. Duh. And at the same time, I could also just save his pants and throw them in with the luau cookout thing, because that'd be very funny. Because it does provide you with a unique interaction, and I'm very tempted to do it. If I don't end up with anything vaguely useful to deposit in the luau. I mean, of course, I'm going to have to get my reputation up with Marnie a bit quicker now if I'm going to do that, because the luau is very soon. So I might have missed my chance, unfortunately. But what I might do is I might actually run through with a different account in the summer and just put that up because it's funny and I quite enjoy messing with the mayor, as he is ridiculous and spends all of his money and the town's money on a giant gold statue of himself. Because why? Strange old sod that he is. Because, you know, that's entirely perfect and natural, and what everyone should do is to erect a ridiculous statue of oneself in the village that you seem to control and have been controlling as the mayor for many years. Such a weirdo. Oh, blast, I forgot that Pierre was closed on Wednesdays. Drat. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to be buying any seeds today. Let's... Ooh, sweet pea, grab that. Let's just double check if there's anything I can deposit into the community center bundles whilst I'm here. Otherwise, I'm still lugging around that amethyst in case I run into what's her name with the purple hair, because you know I'm really good at remembering everybody's name. It'll come to me in a minute. But all the same, she likes it. Abigail. That's it. There we go. I did a remembering. I'm such a powerful person. I can remember all sorts of nonsense. So otherwise, I know I need to get a gold bar as well. That won't be too difficult because I am finding gold anyway as I go down in the mines. And of course, killing the ghosts gives you gold. So that's 2 birds, 1 stone, I guess. Because I need to kill ghosts for the Adventurers Guild. I should probably check and see where I'm at with the Adventurers Guild and their current kill quest lines. Because they do give some nice nifty rewards, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there's the mayor's shorts thing. And let's see. So I'll fling a load of this stuff into the vendor box and ship that out. I know I could use some of the fish for fertilizer and other things, but at the moment I just want money. I think actually turning them into fertilizer would be a good, sensible plan as well in the long run. But right now, I haven't got that. But I'm going to put my other tools away as we head on over to the mine. Because, of course, I need to get further in there. I think I'm, what, floor 65? 60 or 65 at the moment. As long as I can get like a nice 5 levels down, that'll make me feel good, because that'll be a good distance further in. And we can see what we achieve. Of course, we're going to have a quick wander past Linus. And now, there was an earthquake last night, as it mentioned earlier on in the video. Now, of course, I can't remember entirely what that actually does. I think it opens up the northern route to the railway tracks. I think it looks like it has. But I can't remember if that's just what the earthquake does, or if anything else causes that. I think it's just the earthquake. Okay, so nothing here at the moment. There's not a huge amount here other than like the railway tracks, and you do occasionally get things that fall off the train, which is kind of cool, I guess. Get the odd bit of resource, but this is the most important part, the spa. Because the bathhouse allows me to restore energy without having to eat anything. It does take time, that's the issue. But at the same time, free restoration, kind of helpful. I don't know if they patched it out, but there was a sneaky way of actually allowing you to perpetually be considered swimming in this bathhouse as you leave. And it means that you essentially always restoring energy when you're not moving, which is a bit cheeky. I think that's been patched out, but I might try it again on again a different game and see, because if it is the case, then I will upload a video on actually how to do that, because it is quite funny. Again, it's just a little sneaky exploit, but I don't really want to use exploits on this run. Hence why I haven't downloaded any of the extra mods that I've used in the past. And admittedly, because this is a brand new computer that I'm actually playing this on, I haven't got all the mods already saved on it. My laptop has it all, but it's one of those things that you lug a laptop around whilst you're at university, and you get very used to, okay, well, I'm going to need that so I can go back and forth, makes life easy. And then after that, it's living in the same place for a number of years now. It's I should probably get myself a desktop, because that's actually a bit easier to work with and more powerful. But it also means that I don't end up playing video games in bed, because that's not a good start. Because as much as I enjoy video games in bed, the trouble is I'm very easily distracted. I have to stop myself from going further every time I'm recording this, because it's so easy for me to just go, oh yeah, I'll just keep doing another day, and then I end up going, oh, whoops, because I've then recorded an absolutely absurd amount of time, and it takes forever to actually work through, because the cutting and editing is actually quite monstrous. Thankfully, I've not managed to do that, because of course I can't now. Okay, so got some bats. Go away. Eat sword. No, go away. Go away. Shoo. Shoo. There we go. Now, let's see if we can find our way down. Now, Frozen Geode, I think I actually need that for the science bundle in the community centre. So that's something else that's useful. And some ghosties. You can go away, because you're annoying me. And admittedly, now having had the upgraded sword that I found, I'm glad that I found it, but I'm still gutted that I found it at the same time, because of course it was I spent money on a new sword and it feels wasted, which is a shame. Okay, let's cut this down quick. And the ghost isn't going to be back for a while. The soot blob sprite thing is going to be annoying me. Okay, so there's the stairs down. Over in the middle, which is fine. I'm just going to cut this thing up. Go away. I probably should kill the ghost for the gold ore that it has the chance of dropping. because, again, I kind of need the gold bar. But what I also need is to stop being blobbed and slimed, because it's slowing me down. There we go. Just chop this up. I'm just trying to get more coal more than anything at the moment as well, because I'm going to run out of it. And I don't have the charcoal kiln yet, I don't believe. But the trouble with the charcoal kiln is I've used it in the past, and I've just demolished all of my wood, and then realised, oh, I kind of needed that. Whoops. But it's a c'est la vie. You kind of get used to the oops, I done goofed sort of moment there. It's just generally how it is. Now, smash that up. Now, where am I going? Ah, yes. Just see if I can dig up something in here. Oh, cave carrot, that's useful. Ah, dwarf gadget. I don't think I've given that in, although I'd be quite concerned why this dwarf gadget that looks like a weird old Apple Mac is buried this far down in the mines. It's a strange thing. I mean, when I say Apple Mac, I mean really early Apple Mac. None of this new flat screen nonsense. Very classic early days. When I remember seeing them in schools with their see-through plastic. Which, you know, that's the thing though. Like, I haven't really seen that for years. I kind of miss it. Just the see-through plastic of everything. Like, oh, you want to get a new calculator? Look, you can see the bits inside. And like, I had a yellow Game Boy Color back in the day, and I remember my friend had I think a Pocket, which was see-through, and I was kind of jealous because it looked really cool, but at the same time, mine was in colour, so I got to see all the extra colours that Pokemon put in, which was not very many. It was one of those very small, oh yeah moments. I've got something extra. Woo! And, I mean, there weren't very many extras within Pokemon Red and Blue, but I think Yellow had a few more. But it was interesting that the game, the towns were actually tinted the colour that they were supposed to represent. So Cinnabar City was slightly red, and Lavender Town was slightly purple, that sort of thing. I know that's a small thing, but I thought it was quite nice. And quite pleasant that was a thing. And I think it was really Silver and Gold that really started doing all the coloured stuff. I think. Okay, so we've hit floor 65. Let's see if we can pootle on down a little bit further. I know I missed that one bit of copper, but I'll live. But I will try and get the other bits by throwing away the slime, because actually clay's a bit more useful. Let's slice through these, and there's not really much else on this floor, is there? I wonder if I can get to floor 70. I've got plenty of time to do so. It's only 9 o'clock. It's just if I've got the energy to do it. And I know I've got some extra things that I can eat. So I've got the grapes, I've got the spice berry, and that sort of stuff. So I've got the opportunity is there, but whether I do manage it is a different question. I'm just going to grab those torches, mostly because I haven't got very many on the farm, and I can't be bothered to make them, because meh. But they're quite nice to have. Being able to illuminate stuff is rather helpful, and I know that that's going to be something that I will be doing with the farm later on, is just making sure that all the paths are illuminated and well structured and that sort of stuff. And oh, I'm going to get rid of the clay for now. Again, though, that's more gems that I can sell to give me more useful stuff. Again, I need the money. And I think that's going to be something that I need to remember to do, because I'm very forgetful, even at the best of times. I'll get back to the farm and go, oh yeah, I was going to sell... Oh, it's the end of the day. And then I'll go to bed and forget, or I'll walk past stuff and just, again, completely forget things that are going on. But at least I know that's one of my failings. One of many. Okay, so I can't go around that way. Can I get through this one? Yeah, okay, that's easy. So nice, easy pickaxing through these. Now, again, I will apologise if I feel it sound a bit stuffed up and different today. My hay fever is kicking my posterior at the moment, and it's driving me round the bend. I don't think I'd ever manage to cut it as a farmer myself, because I would just die from hay fever. The amount of antihistamines I have to go through each day just to not have puffy red eyes and a sniffly nose, because I'm really making a very attractive picture of myself. But then again, I am a walrus, so that's not really my main aim. Ah, here's the ladder. Okay, so 2 more floors. Can I manage it? I don't think it'd be too difficult. I think what I might also need to do is start making some bombs, just to clear out stuff a bit quicker. It's something that I never actually did for the very first playthrough I did of this. And I didn't realise how useful bombs actually are. Oh, it's getting late. It's 12 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to get any further down today then. I need to get out of here, because I will end up just failing at that. I think I also really need to start looking at cooking particular recipes that can improve my mining or other skills as well, because that would be helpful. Let's just see if there's a ladder down. That'd be good, but doesn't look like it. Okay, it's nearly 1 o'clock. I really should get out of here. Right. Yeah, so I've got the general gist plan of what I need to do. And I think actually laying torches down all over the place just to make it life a little bit easier to actually see what's going on is going to be kind of an important plan with this lot, because otherwise it's very easy to not be able to see a thing, like at the moment. And if I put a nice set of lampposts everywhere, they'll look pretty and such. And that's kind of the main aim, is just to improve the farm, make it look nice, get everything fantastic and hunky-dory, or whatever terminology one wants to use. Right, I am just going to head into bed so I can avoid the risk of screwing up. Okay, so I think going to bed at 1:40 does affect my overall energy level for the next day. So this it could come around and bite me in the backside. Yeah, so I've lost about 1/3 of my maximum energy for today. So that's annoying, but I'll live. Okay, I need to try and catch some of those. I've caught rainbow trout, dorado, pufferfish, and octopus. It's not impossible, but I need to find them, and I need to get a chance to do it. So maybe that'll be good. Oh, excellent! So I've obviously made enough money to get Demetrius to come along and give me the offer for the cave system. Now, I personally prefer the mushrooms to the bats because they're more regular. The bats do have the chance of giving you fruit and such that you would not be able to have in that season, which is nice, but unfortunately not that helpful in the grand scheme of things. And financially, I don't think it's worth it as much, because it just means that you can sometimes, because it's the luck of the draw, sometimes get through the community centre bundle a bit quicker. But that's it. So, I know I need 1 grape for the community centre, and I'll keep that frozen root, because again, that's for the community centre. Smelt this gold bar, because again, that's for the community centre. Start smelting that up. Now, let's just deposit these in the... Yeah, so that needs to go to Gunter. The torch can go in the chest, because I can make some money out of it, even though I know that I said I wanted them. Okay, so I need my watering can and my... I don't really need the scythe right now, because that's actually going to be useful for much later on when the hay is ready to be... sorry, the wheat is actually ready to be harvested. But solar essence can go somewhere as well. I know I've got enough iron ore, so that's ready to go. And solar essence can go in the monster chest in a minute. Okay, so let's just water all of this. Now I've got 50 bits of grain, if memory serves, so that's going to give me a good bit of extra money when that's ready to come through. And I probably will end up doing another large swath of it. Again, because it's cheap and it's easy to start growing, and it's not the most cost effective. I think there is a specific time versus investment meta thing, which I really don't care about, because at the moment I just kind of go with, what do I feel like growing? What do I think would work? I know, yes, there are much more efficient ways of doing a lot of things, but I just like doing it my way, just because I'm stubborn I think is one way of putting it. Not saying that like my way is the best way in any way, shape or form. It's just this way is working. I know I haven't made anywhere near as much money as I could, but not the end of the world. Yeah, now for some reason my Google Home Hub just flared up there. I don't know if you heard it in the background. Hopefully you didn't. But it's really good fun because I have no idea why it does it. It's not like I've said anything that particularly should be indicative of it should be turning on and talking at me. But every now and again, it just goes, aha, I'm going to say something stupid. It's like, no, thank you. I really, really needed that. Okay, so let's separate one of these grapes away. Throw 3 of them in there. I've got very little energy left, haven't I? Jeez. So I've definitely got enough space to put some more crops down. So that's going to be a big thing, I think, for later on today, because it's only 9:10 at the moment, so I've still got plenty of time in the day, which is nice. But I might see if I can catch a couple of fish. I don't think that the stream that comes through the farm actually counts as the river. But I'm not sure, actually. It might do. I mean, it is a river, but I don't think it is considered a river biome. But again, I'm going to have to sort of check and see on that one. Okay, so there you go. My little kitty cat. So here we go. Here's what Demetrius's hard work. 6 empty troughs. And I know I need one of the berry. It's not one of the berries. Sorry, one of the mushrooms. So if I can get a morel, ends in an EL and begins with an M. I don't actually know how to pronounce it, or more to the point, I will fudge it up anyway, as the power of dyslexia kicks me in the teeth. But we'll see. Oh wow, some glasses, just what I needed. No. It's amazing the amount of... I know there's not a huge amount of different trash items in the game, but it is funny when you end up catching like 4 or 5 broken CDs in a row, and it's like, who's throwing these in the river? Can you stop? Because nobody... I understand nobody wants the AOL free internet thing these days, but come on. Go away, please. The good old days of the internet when everything was done by a horrific modem and the sound of the dial-up. Oh, I don't miss that, believe me. Remembering when we first got broadband, it was an absolute godsend. Now, I know there's some more trees down there that you can cut down, but... here we go, we've got big gold bars. That's mainly what I was waiting for, was the gold bar being ready. So I can then put that in the community centre as well, because that's just useful. I know I need those. Is there anything else I need to take to Gunter? I don't think so. Okay. Off we go then. Now, as soon as I can get myself some coffee beans as well, because I do like the speed boost that's offered by it, as any extra speed is always helpful. And yeah, that's kind of what I need at the moment, is just being able to move a bit quicker. Now, let's see. Pierre, you have a quest. Well, you don't have a quest, but somebody does. A carp. Well, if I catch one, I shall hand it over to you. Not expecting to be able to, though. Okay, so let's get some blueberries, because they continuously generate in the same way as strawberries do. Radishes are good, quick, easy growers. Poppies. I know I need sunflowers, though. But thankfully, they don't take up a huge amount of time to grow. But it's something I need to be aware of, and I can also grow them in autumn as well as the summer months. So I've got time for them. It's nice that there are a couple of crops that have the dual season sort of thing. I don't think there are any that are longer term. It'd be interesting if they added, or a mod added one that you sow in spring but you don't get anything out of it until autumn. and it just happens to give multiple yields in the autumn, but you have to keep it watered during the summer. I mean, that'd be an interesting one. I wonder if there are. I mean, I guess the rare seeds do that. Is it the rare or is it the ancient fruit? I think the ancient takes an entire season to grow and survives all seasons. So I guess, okay, yeah, there is one, but it'd be nice if there was something else, maybe? Yeah, I'm well aware I've just completely walked past that sweet pea, but at the moment, I need to get into the community centre, get that bit done, and I can feel accomplished with at least having done that. And I'm well aware my energy is quite low, so it needs to be dealt with, but we will see. So let's go and complete the foraging bundle for summer first, because that's kind of important to get that done. So there's my winter foraging bundle started at least. Okay, there's the summer one completed now, which is nice. So that gives me some summer seeds, I think, which will be... I'm going to need to plant a lot of stuff, so I'm going to definitely have to head back to the bathhouse and restore my energy so I can actually plant all of this guff that I've got here. There it is. No, that's the Enchanter's Bundle. Is it Field Research? There it is. And is that a chub? A chub. Okay, I've got to remember that I need a chub and a Nautilus shell. I don't actually know where one gets a Nautilus shell, so that's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to have to try and figure that one out. I think it's just randomly found. I think. There might I think they might be seasonal. Pretty sure they're seasonal things, but we will see. Oh well. So, what other things do we need? Right, so we need to head back up to the bathhouse, just to restore the energy, because that's very important. And then, oh, I can make bee houses. That would be nice, because I do like bees. And I would be quite happy to have a section of bees. Aha, hello Abigail. I'm going to throw a big purple rock at you. Boom. Have a purple rock. Fantastic. There's 100 gold for me. Yeah. Fantastic. So, I do also need to remember what Marnie likes the most, as I need to get her rep up and increased. I mean, the only thing I remember that she likes are like the universal things, like the prismatic shards and diamonds and stuff like that. I kind of remember what all of the universal loves are. I think it is like pearls and prismatic shards, and I know there's more, but I can't remember what they all are. And I was trying to think of what other things. But I could also just grow lots of flowers, because they're not like the love, so you're not going to get as like an absurd amount of reputation by having them, but people like them. Not a dislike, which is good, but they just, you know, like them, which is nice. But again, we'll see. So let's just quickly check something. So yeah, being in the hot water here is going to be quite helpful. Restore that energy up, and continue to plant a large quantity of flowers and other miscellaneous plants that I need to do. Of course, being able to plant all those flowers will be useful if I had a beehive, being able to improve the different types of honey I get. So that's my own silly fault there. But for now, we've got a large quantity of stuff to plant. Plus we've got those summer seeds, so it's just going to be slapping all that into the ground and see how far that takes me. I'm probably going to need to upgrade that watering can fast, actually, thinking about it, because it's going to start burning through my energy again. I know as you level up your farming skill, it does reduce the energy output, but I think I might also need another scarecrow, looking at it, which isn't a terrible thing, because scarecrows are kind of cool anyway, but I'm going to need another one, because they only have a radius of 8 tiles, if memory serves, as a basic one. And then there is the improved one, which I think is 16. But for now, I'm just going to slap this soil here. Thankfully, I still have lots of energy, so that's not a problem. See what we can get here. Come on. Get sliced through the ground. This is why I need to upgrade the hoe. And if I'm clever about it, I could probably try and upgrade the hoe next, considering I don't think I'm going to need any new plants for a little bit. And I mean, I know it's 2,000 to upgrade it. I don't know if I've actually got the copper for it. That's the issue as well. But if I can get that done, then I'll feel a little bit better, because then I can just get that out of the way. And I'll have all the copper tools except for the copper waste bin, which I know is a weird one anyway. It's just I've managed to throw away and make a little bit of money more than anything. It's not actually that useful. But again, it's an upgrade that I need to get my hands on. So let's cut up this bit. And of course I can't. Damn it. That's annoying. I was hoping that I could plant in that bit, but apparently not. So let's start watering all of this and be ready. I think I said actually that I might consider putting like a coop near the house, because something small like a coop would probably not hurt having it generally quite close to the house like this. But larger animals I wouldn't mind having a bit closer to the ore deposit bit, the mini quarry. I think that's what I need to do, is really plan where stuff is going to go. But at the same time, having a crop garden near the greenhouse makes sense. Maybe I should have particular things growing up here, like maybe all the flowers and such, and have all the beehives up here. That would be quite pleasant, I think, because then I'd have like a distinctly organised distribution of things, and actually having a lot of flowers up here would look nice more than anything, and that'd be pleasant, I guess. Yeah, I know, little things, but hey, if it works. Now I need some coal, some wood, and I think I need some grass or fibre. Yeah, 20 fibre. Okay, I've got plenty of that. That's good. So I'll make a scarecrow, and I might as well make a few grass starters, because then I can start sowing those around the farm and be ready for it, essentially. But I haven't got those yet. So, the wood does not live in there, but that does. And then you put the wood and stone away in this one. And then I can plant that dirty great big scarecrow somewhere, and put the extra furnace in somewhere as well. So, 4 furnaces. It's better than 3. Woo! Again, what I will do is I'll probably have a shed where I'll put the furnaces. Again, keeping it organised, and things like that, like preserve jar and the stuff that makes the fermenter. Just having that in a big block house type thing, just to make life a bit easier, probably be sensible. Let's just quickly catch a couple of things. I've got a little bit of extra spare energy, and if I get a couple of bits of trash, it's not the end of the world, because I can just fling that straight in the recycling machines and go from there. But of course, I've got no bait on at the moment, so I might need to go through the early parts of the mines, partly for copper, but also for murdering a bunch of insects, because I need their flesh, which sounds awful, but it's what they get for being made of tasty fish bait. Their own damn fault, those horrible bugs. Die and get eaten by fish so I can catch bigger fish. Woo! Well. It's a circle of life. They get eaten by fish, and then I sell them. Or I eat them, because fish. And I really need to start working on what am I actually doing for the luau, because I know it's soon, and what I'm going to put in that soup is going to improve my friendship with everybody in the village, hopefully. So I don't think I've got anything to get the best result. So it's going to be a lower end result, I think. As long as I can get a positive. And if I haven't got anything to put in that can give me a positive, then I will just put nothing in, because then that will just give me a neutral. Or if I can get the boxer shorts of the mayor, then that'll be much funnier, and I think that gives you no penalty but no bonus. It doesn't affect the reputation, but it does make it very funny. Okay, so let's throw these 2 bits of trash that I've got away. Okay, so yeah, let's just illuminate this path a little bit, because I can. Throw that in there, and pop these in the recycler. That one and that one. Okay, so that looks like it's been an eventful couple of days here at High Ridge Farm. So hopefully we'll catch you again on the next one, as we just cycle through how little money I made. I think it's about 1,000, which is, well, okay, not even that, 600. Woo! Fantastic stuff. But okay, so it's now heading into day 5, so the weekend has begun, and I'm going to get cracking with that one. See you on the next.